All right, welcome to another Woods Report. We are on our way to pick up for Grubhub White Castles. You guys ride along with us as we pick up for Grubhub. Dang, I'm messing up the camera. Uber Eats and DoorDash.
That's on too.
Yeah, but every time, so lately every day it's been Grubhub. As soon as I turn Grubhub on, it comes right on. So before we talk about, we just coming from a movie. Before we talk about the movie, what is there anything in the news going on?
No, the only thing in the news I would say is Trump's doing it. People are finding out that he's doing exactly what he.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And people keep acting surprised about the deportations. The thing is with Trump, and if people are irritating me, everything he said he was going to do, he's doing it. Right. And why does the media and people keep acting surprised?
Right.
And then I hate when I'm looking at these people that's getting up here, the Latino people that's crying, talking about, oh my God, what's going on? Did you see the number of people that voted for him that were Latino? Don't cry now. And that goes for our people.
Same thing Anna said.
With the DEI, with all of that, I don't want to hear anybody say anything about anything, because you had your chance. That's why we vote. You had your chance. If you didn't like what he was going to do, if you didn't like the direction he was going to go in, you could have used your voice at that time. They said it wasn't that Kamala lost the votes. They said it was the turnout. The turnout was not good. So a lot of people who, his turnout was great, but a lot of people who would have probably voted Democrat, they didn't vote at all.
Some people
they stayed at home.
And then some
forget
people,
White Castles.
Some people are replying that they did vote, and they did not vote for him.
Okay.
So,
well, then you can say something then.
Well, even if you say something,
right?
It's still. Here's the thing.
Now what? You say something?
Why are we surprised?
That's my thing.
A man who has been a hustler all his life, lied on property sizing to get money from
they mad
banks.
at the Trump coin, talking about people lost money.
Light attracts light.
Yeah.
And he's going to continue breaking laws, making laws, rewriting laws.
As long as you let him.
So why are we so surprised?
I don't know.
Ignoring laws. He did that when he was indicted, what is it, for 34 counts. He was convicted for that.
So
he's a criminal.
And he told the people, the people that's in the federal office, the prosecutors or whatever, Department of Justice, he told you, when I get in, what are you doing?
He's gonna fire
when I get in, I'm going to fire you.
Yeah.
And I'm not only going to fire you, I'm coming after everybody that came after me. Why is everybody acting so surprised? I just, to me, it's mind-boggling to me. And then the Latino community, this one lady who was a mega lady, she was you could tell she was racist, but I agreed with her.
What did she say?
She said, you knew what you had time. You knew what he told you what he was going to do. And you could tell she was racist, because she was like, all of y'all need to go. All of y'all. None of y'all need to be here. But here's the thing. Not only did he say, I'm going after the criminals, he said, I'm going after the regular people that are illegal.
Sonny made a comment on The View yesterday. And one of the things that you and I were talking about with people being in this country,
right,
illegal.
Yes. Visas
have timed out.
Exactly.
One of your co-workers from the past, his wife was from England.
Oh, yeah.
And Sonny was saying people Spanish,
but they don't care about them.
No, they're looking at the border.
Yeah,
they don't look at the ones that fly in.
They don't care about the Europeans.
And their visas is a number, or they're not legal.
Hold on. Now I can't say that, because like I told you, the mega people, they don't even want the ones. Remember, that's why they was arguing with Vivek and Elon. They don't even want you if you over here on a work visa. It's like, get out of here.
But that's the government is not going after them.
No, Trump isn't. That's the problem, is that they want Trump to get on board with anybody. I don't care if you're here for work. If you are taking jobs from Americans, you gotta go. But Vivek and Elon don't agree with that. They feel like if you get somebody that's good, that's smart, and then Vivek and Elon both made comments that was downgraded Americans. They was like, the smartest people in the world ain't American. They was pretty much saying y'all a bunch of
what's happening.
Hillbilly dummies.
Look at the recent.
We got to go out of the country to get the smartest people.
The recent news with China and the whole AI thing. A lot of these countries, whether they're hacking into our systems, copying our systems, or just happen to be educationally ahead,
right?
They always crack on America. Y'all slow. All of y'all do is pay y'all on your videos,
video games,
entertainment,
TikTok.
sports. You don't push your kids to the next level,
right?
To be smart and to be, use their brains.
Yep.
But we're gonna steal from you. But they're stealing too. Didn't they say on the news that whole AI?
Oh yeah, that one that's getting ready. Well, we don't know.
Don't know.
Well, they don't know. This is the time they want to see what is Trump gonna do, because people keep saying, he keep talking about China. He keep talking about China. China's like, okay, what you gonna do? It's easy to bully little countries like Colombia and all of that, but China's like, go ahead, do what you need to do.
And China won't lose.
They trying to tell them to step. Let's see. So this is the time where people are waiting to see. Is Trump going to do something against China?
Will it make money?
I don't think he will.
If it's about money, what do you think is the best decision?
I don't think he gonna do nothing, because I think he knows that you don't want. Here's the thing: you alienating all the other little countries, and you're gonna alienate China.
Them.
That just means they're gonna run to China. They're gonna run to China. They're gonna run to Russia for whatever they need, and they're gonna cut you out. And America's gonna be an island on its own. And not only that, you're going against Canada, so and Mexico. We literally are going to be boxed in on our own. So what I think he's going to do, I don't think he's going to do anything that deals with money or dealing with the big boys. I think the easy stuff is deportation. Even though it's a ghost town, anywhere you go. You know why it's a ghost town? Because they was picking up people that don't even have criminal backgrounds. So they got these people so scared to go. They don't even go to Home Depot no more. Walmart, they say all of them are
they're staying home.
They staying home because they don't want to get. A lot of these countries are saying they showing up, and these people not even illegal.
Thank you.
Or some of them are illegal. They not criminals, which means you still can't come back.
Right.
This girl was in over here locally in the newspaper crying that they picked her dad up. He been here for like 20 years or something.
Well, the politicians.
He can't come back.
The politicians are specifically saying, have your ABC in a row. Have it. If they do take you, who's going to do your kid? Who's going to pick them up? Have all of that planned. Have your paperwork with you. Whatever you can do, to be ready. But
I do agree though with that. Go ahead.
They're calling the mayors of all the sanctuary cities to meet with the Senate.
Can't do nothing.
They got a question. Don't say they can't do nothing. I'm saying this because they're calling them to the Senate to talk to them. They're going to question all of them. What they're good, bad, and ugly.
Yeah.
Mayor from Chicago, mayor from New York. All the sanctuary cities are going to be in Congress having to answer to those questions.
Right. Here's the thing. And I agree. That's why I go back
what can they say?
I go back to my original statement with the lady that was racist, that was Mecca, and I have to agree with her. You knew that if he got in office, he was going to deport you. He ran on that. People literally voted for him for that. If he doesn't do anything else, that will be his legacy. Is that I got all the illegal people that's in this country out of here. And you now, America, you want to pick the strawberries? Here's your chance. That's what I think he's doing. I don't think he cares.
He's probably trying to beat Obama's record.
Right. He's like,
because Obama had he deported the most
right.
people. So
if you are here and you are illegal and you are brown, now white, no, nobody cares if you're illegal.
They're flying under the radar.
But if you are a brown
white, the Europeans,
person, right? If you are a brown
and
person,
even Asia,
and you are illegal, I don't know how clear that this man has been to you. The next 4 years, you will be on his target and to get you out of here. So if you have not made any types of movement plans or ways of of becoming either legal, which I know it takes forever, or
that's the sad
or
thing.
moving your family back. Honestly, because I've worked with some people that was Mexican who came here on work programs. They honestly didn't even like the Mexicans here, to be honest. They was like, why would you leave Mexico? They love
they
Mexico.
were doing well.
That's what I'm saying.
So
if you have not made, hopefully you've been sending money back over there. You've been making sure that the people that's over there are in a place where if you need to come back with your family, they can sustain you. But he is not letting up at all. They going to they said they was walking into what is it? Places where they know Mexicans are or Latino people.
Restaurants.
They going into restaurants. They going into Home Depot, Walmart, homes. They are. I thought about this last night. I think they're gonna start going to food pantries. I think they're going to sit outside in the parking lot.
Holman, is that his name that's over it? He says schools, whatever we can go.
And they said the bus drivers, when they pull up to the school, they start looking now to see if they see any government cars. And if they do, they don't let some of those students off the bus. It's getting to that point. They're going to start walking in the schools.
That's what he said. He said there's a lot of young like for example, high schools or people that work there that are not legal as well. And they better hope he don't overturn the Constitution or whatever saying natural born citizen to where if your parents are not born here, if they came here illegal and you're born, you are no longer considered a citizen. I don't think that's going to pass because I don't even think that some Republicans in Congress and Senate believe that. I think we all believe if you're born here, you are a citizen. It doesn't matter whether your mother came over the border and you was dropped right down on the thing. You born on this citizen. You're born in this land. He's trying to overturn that. So he's trying to overturn it. I don't think he will. But how many times do we say we don't think, and then it happens? I'm just for me. If I ever meet anybody that, like that lady you said that seems racist, I get it. Even the governor of Illinois said, I get you going after criminals, people with records, people that have done wrong. Yes,
that's the first thing.
But he said, I don't like the collateral damage with that. If you visiting Uncle Joe goes too. Uncle Joe's not illegal.
But the governor,
and he's mad. I'm sorry, and he's mad that the government moving in this, the ICE and all of them, they're not even giving you a list. The governor of Illinois said, can you at least tell us who's on that list?
Nope.
Because you know all of them are not criminals.
But here's the thing.
So you gotta be transparent.
But here's the thing. It doesn't matter. That's level 1. Level 2 is Uncle Gus. They coming after people that are illegal, whether you have a criminal background or not. So he might as well go now. That's kind of what that guy is saying.
But here's the thing too.
You're next, dude. In the next 2 months.
But understand this: collateral can also mean they are not illegal.
No.
You don't grab every Hispanic because you think they're not.
I get what you're saying.
They're doing collateral even to that next level.
But here's the thing:
what?
If you're legal, you don't have nothing to worry about.
Hopefully.
No. The countries will send them back if you're legal. If you're illegal,
who wants to be sent back?
I'm not saying that. I'm saying your issue is if you're illegal.
That's what the governor
and you're not a criminal. You're going too.
He said it's just unfortunate that they're grabbing everybody.
Yes.
Have at least some more direction on who you're grabbing.
Yeah.
The illegal, whether criminal or over here illegal, because they consider that's a crime too. But when you start,
I don't think that number is big though. I think
when you start mixing in people who are legal,
I think that number is not big. I think that if you hear that story, you're not hearing it. Okay. I think the collateral damage is illegal and not criminal.
Whether they're not criminal,
like that girl said that I told you in the newspaper, her father is illegal.
Oh, okay.
And he got wrapped up. I think when they say collateral damage, that's what they're talking about, and I understand it because in the next 2 months they're next. So I guess they feel like he could either go now or he can go in the next 2 months. Either way, he getting grabbed up. That's how I think they feel.
Okay.
But if you can't show your papers and show that you are a legal citizen, they are putting you on that plane and they are sending you back whether you have a criminal background or not. That's why I think that's when he says collateral damage. Now, maybe there might be a few numbers. I don't think it's big. of legal, because that would be all over the news. It'd be all kind of Latino people saying if they was just grabbing any Latino and throwing them on the plane. I don't think so. I think when he said collateral damage, that Czar guy, and I think he meant they're illegal. They just may not have a criminal background.
And I want them to do what Sonny was saying too. Everybody is concentrating at the border.
Right.
Your next phase, or while you even doing this, people need to start questioning those who were not at the border who came in this country.
She might as well hold her breath.
I know. That's what that's why she was saying in her opinion, she thinks this is racist.
Of course.
This is all racist. You only going after border, directed at border, knowing who goes through that border.
Yeah.
But anybody who flies into this country or comes a different way, and they're illegal.
But I feel like,
what's the difference?
But I still feel like I'm not arguing for somebody that's here illegally. I'm sorry. I'm not. It's too many people that are
arguing.
I'm saying the protest, if they think the American people are going to go protest about you grabbing illegal people and sending them back to the country, it's not going to happen. Because the bottom line is, it's too many people waiting in line to get in the country that's been waiting on the list for 5-6 years. So we're not going to be protesting in the streets that you sending illegal people. I've always said, and I hold true to it, it's how you do stuff. That's how my thing is. It's how you do it. You can be humane when you do stuff. You don't have to kick in doors and go to schools and grab kids out of schools and stuff. It's how you do it.
They left a plane, and then they're also paying a lot for those planes.
Yeah.
Those military planes, $800,000, $400,000. It's a lot of money.
Yeah.
But you said, didn't they drop some people off in Venezuela and still have their handcuffs on?
Yeah, some of the countries are complaining that when they come and drop them off, they leaving the handcuffs on.
Why would you
That's
do that?
what I'm saying. It's
you
how
don't even do animals like
that's
that.
That's what, it's how you do it. I'm not going to ever argue that you shouldn't. Again, I feel like if you're in this country, you need to be here legally. That's my opinion. I'm never going to change that. But it's how you do stuff.
But understand this. We got to be careful when we say that. Because look what's happening to the Haitians.
Oh, yeah.
Those
were legal. They was migrant workers.
No, we got laws on paper.
Yeah.
And that's the sad thing. They were even saying in the news, you need to allow people from countries that have helped us in the wars be over here.
If you
they helped us fight
if
Afghanistan
you come here,
with all of that.
That's different. If you come here,
they're running after the Haitians now.
If you come here and you seek asylum, that's different.
No, it's not different.
No, listen to what I'm saying. I'm saying that's different.
They're ignoring that, though.
I'm saying that's different. No, we not. We just talking. That's why I hate when we do our show and our mother be in the car. This is what we do. We go back and forth and we talk.
They're ignoring what you're saying, though. They're ignoring what.
Let me go in. I'm gonna go in. Y'all, let's go in and get the food. I'm taking y'all in with me. Alright, hopefully it's ready. I literally sat outside. Let's see if it's ready. Let's see, for pickup for Scott. Okay. Let's see. Let me tell him when you pull up. Okay. Like, you have an order for Scott? So hopefully it's ready. Alright.
Almost finished with it. Coming up on it.
Alright. I'm gonna have to come back. You know they ain't never ready. Hold on. Alright, y'all. I'm gonna come back in later. I'm gonna come back in. All right, y'all. We waiting on White Castles.
They wasn't even ready, and we were sitting all this time talking.
Y'all saw, and they still not. He didn't even drop the order in when I went in.
See,
what order?
That means you would have been inside waiting all that time.
But go ahead. What was you saying?
You was getting ready to say about the people the Haitians.
If people don't want to see us talk loud, don't watch the show.
Right.
This is our show. If you don't want to watch us yell back and forth, don't watch the show. There's a million YouTube channels. There's YouTube channels with people sitting there quiet. There's YouTube channels with people with glasses on with encyclopedias in their hands.
Yes.
And they talk like professors.
Yeah.
There's YouTube channels with people cussing back and forth.
You crack on me when I'm passionate about something.
Turn to another channel, for God's sake.
You crack on me when you're like, dang, she's passionate about this.
Yeah.
And I'm like, excuse me, I am. You had made a comment.
Yeah.
We got to understand that we are under a commander-in-chief and an administration that would change laws, try to change laws. They're trying to change that, whatever that law is that allows people whose countries are up in flames,
right,
to come over.
Oh,
the Haitians were freely to do it. You saw how they bothered the Haitians even being legally over here.
The migrants, they're eating the cats.
They're eating the dogs. So they're after them too.
You're right.
They don't care. And that's what Sonny was saying. They're just kind of like ignoring the whole process that we had in place with helping people from other countries.
Nobody care. They don't care about that.
If their country blow up, nah, you still can't come here.
Care.
You go somewhere else.
They don't care.
He even saying Gaza. He wants Egypt to take people from Palestine. He wants other countries that's surrounding. And the people were like, what? You're trying to tell other countries what to do. So you know he gonna do what he wants to do here. So that's why
if they let him.
Yeah.
Did you see what's the one that always what's Graham? What's his name?
Billy Graham's son?
No. The senator.
Lindsey.
Uh-huh. Did you see what he said recently?
No.
Somebody was saying something and he was like, and I'll paraphrase, he was like, in other words, Trump, he needs to understand he needs us. We might want to look at him pulling back his power or something along those lines. He was trying to tell Trump, remember, we're the ones that make the decisions, not you. It was him trying to make a thing of, we make the decisions, not you and Elon. Mm-hmm. I think because he aligned with Elon. I think but they so stupid because all Elon know, all he got to do is pay them and they good. Mm-hmm. But what Elon don't realize,
the Supreme Court people.
But what Elon don't realize is this new AI from China. They say may put Elon bankrupt.
How is that though? You said that. I didn't understand.
I have to look at how
he's got investments in other things too.
But they were saying that this thing may bankrupt him or put him. He won't be the richest man in the world anymore. So we got to watch this. That's why
what would you think
the NASDAQ and all of
Trump
that
needs
is
to
going
do
down.
though to do that? What needs to be done in your head dealing with the China thing?
I think with Trump, he don't care as long as he get money. So as long as he can make some money off of China, he good. I don't think he cares.
So he wouldn't break that relationship then. He'll let them keep doing what they're doing.
As long as he getting something out of it. I think if he not getting nothing out
I
of it.
don't think he cares about Elon like that.
No, he care about money.
He is not friends with him like
That's
that.
what I said.
If Elon loses money,
he don't care.
Then he may kick him to the curb.
He want money.
He throws people under the bus for his namesake.
Trump want money. That's the main thing with him is money.
Okay.
All right, let me go back in and see if they ready. Probably not. They never ready.
Is it a big order?
No. Even when you come on your own, when we get just White Castles on our own, it takes a long time. So, all right, let's go in. Y'all, let's try it again. The only reason why I took White Castles, usually I say I decline them, but I figure even if we do one run today, we coming from the movies, just so y'all can see those who want to drive, just to get a feel. You don't have to accept everything that rings. It's up to you whether you want to or not.
I see a medium steak with a medium Dr.
Okay. All right, so this is for Scott. He'll give me the drink. All right, so like I said, when you decide that you want to take an order, depending on like once you get used to restaurants, there's certain restaurants where you could just be like no, and you decline it because you know that they have a history of not being ready. White Castles is one of those. Now you might be in the White Castles in your area might be ready, so you just have to know. That's something you get with experience. You know what restaurants is be ready, which ones not, which ones, you decide on which ones to do. All right, y'all. I think I'm gonna have to turn y'all off because I'm not going to be able to carry this and hold the phone at the same time. So I will see y'all outside. Thank you. All right, I'll see y'all outside. All right, y'all, we back. Okay, let me do this. Got order. You just go through each one of the screens and leaving. And this is going to Lake Villa, so you know you're going that way.
Right.
I'm doing navigate, start. I'm going to turn this down. And you are going to make a right on Grand. Yeah, all the way to 83.
Head east toward Illinois 132 West, West Grand
Okay,
Avenue.
there you go. All right, hold on to the drinks, Mom. She pulling out.
Yeah, 83.
All right.
So all the way
To 83.
45.
Yeah, 83.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So, I forgot what we was talking about, but go ahead. Yeah, Trump. Anything else in the news? I'm sick of him.
Well, other than that, I want to listen to. I really want to listen to the mayors and how they speak to this, because I know they did say they're not going to allow, and in the books it says this as a law. The local police officers, they don't need to get involved with the federal coming in and doing what they're doing. So they haven't had any heads bumping there, because the police officers, they got to still do their thing.
They can't get involved.
Well, no, I'm just saying that they didn't want to. And if they were saying, don't stop us, don't block us.
Yeah, they can't.
And the mayors was like, we just not going to help you.
That Czar guy ain't playing. He like, anybody that get in the way, I don't care if you're a police officer or whatever, you getting arrested. So he ain't playing.
You know what? If he keeps it up. No, I'm thinking he's trying to be the watchdog.
Yeah, he's
like the rough.
He said he's following whatever instructions that's given him.
No, he's taking it. He's Trump. He had 3 presidents he's worked for. He wasn't like this for the
That's
other
why he
one.
said he followed instructions.
No, he didn't. He didn't get instructions to be mean. He wasn't like that with Obama.
No, he followed instructions. No. When he was under Obama, he followed Obama's instructions. He didn't talk like that under Obama. That's what I'm saying.
He still did it, but
you're just saying what I'm saying. He's following the person that's over him. So when he was under Obama, he followed how he was. He's over Trump. Trump probably told him.
Oh, well, you got to say that. Yeah. When you say following them,
that's what I'm talking about.
He's following all the presidents. But nobody other than you're claiming Trump has said to be mean.
Exactly. Well, I don't know if he's saying to be mean. That's
what I'm saying. I'm thinking he's being mean under this leader.
I think he's telling him at all costs. In other words, do what you need to do.
I think he has. I feel all of us didn't even realize this man was even in his position when Obama was in office, and that was over.
But Obama
8 years
probably
ago.
told him.
We never heard of this man.
Obama probably told him to act different. That's what I'm trying to say. He probably told him to act different. So it's the person that he said it. The man said it on the news. He said, I'm following the orders of the person that's over me. So he's doing what the person that's telling him to do.
I'm not looking at it that way. Okay. I'm looking at it totally different than what you're saying. He's following orders with all the presidents. Because Obama, the reason why I say that, because Obama had him deport more than what he's doing now. Because Martha Wagner asked him that. She said, are you guys trying to beat Obama's record? He said, if we get money, we can continue.
Or you could blame the media. How do you know it was just the media?
I'm going by watching him talk. His spirit is not right now, in my opinion. He's meaner when he says, I'm deporting them, any collateral damage. He wasn't saying that with Obama.
How do we know that?
And he did more with Obama. Why you gotta be mean?
How do we know that the media...
I'm thinking he's picking up that same spirit as this administration.
How do we know that the media just didn't report it? He was just the same. I never heard him talk before.
I never heard him talk.
Did you see him talk under Obama?
No.
So maybe he was the same. They just never reported it.
The point I'm making, you didn't say nothing in 8 years. 8 years Obama was in office.
I don't know. Go ahead.
You didn't say nothing.
She's behind a truck that's going slow.
I figure I'm speeding to go somewhere.
We delivering food.
I'm going to speed limit.
No, not speeding, but not behind a slow truck.
Well,
go ahead. I didn't know I was delivering anything. That was important.
My point that I'm making, and I'm thinking I'm very clear. Nobody heard of this Holman man when he was working for Obama.
That's the media.
And he deported. It's not even the media. I don't know if it's their choice or not to interview him. For me personally,
I know, but can I ask you a question?
If I don't hear about who you are under one president and the the number of people you deported
Yeah.
is more.
Can I ask you a question?
Why all of a sudden I'm hearing from
Can
you
I ask you a
and you
question?
mean?
And y'all see it.
What?
That's why I said when she go back and look at stuff, she'll
Okay.
see the question very clear.
What?
When he was deporting under Obama, number one, you never heard him speak at all. Number two, they wasn't reporting it. So what I'm saying is, how do you know, if you can answer this question,
Sarah has an answer for it, and I know where you're
how
going.
do you know he wasn't the same person? You just didn't see it.
No. Sarah, I love my girl Sarah on The
Right.
View. People can hate The View all
So
they
you don't
want
like
to.
that Kia, huh? Oh yeah.
No, I don't. Where? That's a Jeep.
Kia.
Oh, that's a car. That's not an SUV.
All right, go ahead.
I don't want a car. I want an SUV.
Go ahead.
Unless that's an SUV.
Go ahead.
And I'm mistaken by the shape of it. But find out if that's an SUV. Because that is cute. I just don't want a car. Sarah, in her opinion, these are all of our opinions, y'all. We could be right or we could be wrong. Who cares? She said, you notice the deportation with Obama was on the down low. We going to deport. No, we going to deport over millions of people. Send them home. We don't need to advertise that. I'm in office. I don't need to advertise that. This particular president wants to advertise.
Well, he ran on that.
He got his little face
Yeah.
by the picture
Yeah,
of
you're
all
right.
the little planes
You're
flying
right.
back.
But he ran.
That's why we're hearing from home.
But he ran on that though.
I know.
So
that's what I'm
why.
saying. It's a
Yeah.
different thing. So Sarah was like, it's pretty much to make him look good.
Right.
I'm the president with the S on my chest.
Right.
I'm gonna help clean up this country with illegal
You can
people.
get over.
So that's what I'm saying.
Get over.
Where am I going?
Just get over. Because you going to Lake Villa, so you know you're going right when you get to 83.
But I got a ways for 83.
I'm just saying you in the lane now.
No, I don't want to get behind him because he look like he gonna slow me down.
All right.
But that's what I was saying. I knew you were gonna go there with that.
Now she's speeding up.
And people have been asking questions.
Mhm.
Where does Holman man come from? Who this man? We don't know him.
Right.
And you deported more than what you're doing now. But now you on the George Stephanopoulos show and the Fox News and MSNBC telling what the plan is. We coming in Chicago. If you get in our way, we're gonna get you. We're gonna tear you up. We're gonna whatever. Fussing with the mayors and all of the people that have been giving him a mouth. He didn't do all of that with Obama, and that's
Right.
all I'm saying.
Okay.
But go ahead.
Yeah. Anything else with him? Anything else with Trump?
No.
Okay. Okay. He getting over. All right. Anything
Yeah, I
else in
think
the
that's
news?
a car because that's low.
Oh, that.
Just
It's
look,
different, though.
look, the height of that and the height of that Jeep is
Right.
low, so it's a car.
So you don't like that?
I like SUVs because of the height. If I'm putting something in and it's got to go to the top, cars don't allow you that room, especially when you got scooters and wheelchairs and luggage and stuff.
Right.
It's hot. They said the weather's gonna be nicer. Gotta open my windows. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's different though.
Yeah, it's a car. It's pretty.
Okay.
I would have to look at the trunk. to
Anything
see.
else in the news?
That's why I wanted to go to the auto show. The auto show
When
may
is
allow
that?
me to February something. It may let me see that car.
You ain't getting it, so what does it matter?
Well, can I see it first? Why would
Like,
why
you
would-
just said you don't want a car.
No, it would let me see it and get in it.
Yeah.
That's what a car show is for.
No, I'm saying even if you get in it.
No, a car
Right.
show allows you to see the space and how high it is. I was saying if Mama's with us, I can test cars to see. Mama, you think that's too high for you to get in? If it's like this, in fact, I'm gonna measure my car and how high it is from the ground. If it's that height, Mama won't have problems getting in. Anything higher, I can't get. So she can do a car, but I want to see how much room is in there in the back. Like that may be even room more than my back. It's just not high.
That's all I'm just saying. That's what I'm saying. So
But I wanted to go to the auto show because that allows you to see cars. That's why I wanted to do
but
the
you don't
auto
know
show.
when it is.
Yeah, I don't have the dates. Okay, why are you quiet? You just not saying nothing.
No, I'm saying anything. You talk, whatever.
Okay.
All right. So you saying you want to go to the auto show?
I don't know where your mind is at. You're not on the show.
I am. I'm waiting for you to get up to this area and you're going to turn.
I know, but I got a ways to get to 83.
No, you don't.
Yeah,
It's
I
the
do.
next light.
I know. But from when
That's not a ways.
No, when we left
No.
White Castles, you wasn't.
I was talking. What are
No,
you talking about?
I was talking. I was telling you how I felt
No,
about the
I was
Holman
just
guy.
talking about Trump.
No, I'm saying the Holman guy. I was giving you my opinion
Oh.
on why is he mean now and talking now.
I'm saying I don't think it's not he different. I just think that the media wasn't exposing it. That's all. I'm trying to say that the media is we're letting the media off on this.
Saying this man has always been like this.
I'm saying we don't know. We never heard this man talk before ever. So
a good person that would probably answer that if it was ever asked would be Obama.
Yeah, let him say it. Yeah.
You know, he wasn't like that when I was working under me.
Let him be.
He wasn't that vocal.
Right. Let him get on 60 Minutes or something and say, when he was under me, he didn't talk like that.
Obama to say that. He's so smooth. I like
but
it. Or he may say what you're saying.
He always been like
He's
that.
always been vocal.
I had,
I told him to keep it on the
yeah,
down low.
I told him to calm
I didn't
down.
want people alarmed that we were coming to
That's what I
deport
think.
them.
I'm opposite of you. I think he's always been like that. I just think that Obama probably told him.
I don't know.
Low key. I'm a Democrat president. I'm not supposed to be shipping people out of here by the millions.
No, I don't trust Trump's administration though.
Oh.
People change when they work with him. Either they're like that already, or they change. That's what I mean. Birds of a feather do flock together.
Yeah.
But sometimes people can contaminate you with your dishonesty and lies. That's why people get nervous when you go to prison. You're in prison with for people that have committed crimes that are worse.
You do a petty crime and then you end up worse going to prison.
You with somebody who cuts people up or shoot them in the head or something, or violate people, and you just stole something.
Yeah.
Or you was just carrying some drugs.
All right, so now let's do, because I'm trying to get on to let's do the movie.
Oh, okay.
And then I'll clip this out and put this on our...
I was going to say it's part of this.
Yeah, Woods family on the go. I'd be trying to kill two birds with one stone, I told you.
Okay.
Right, Ma? I have 16 shows in one show.
And she'll pull out each clipping.
Yeah.
Each whatever. Okay,
yeah.
Where am I going now?
All right, so this one, Ma, you can chime in. All right.
Am I near where I'm going?
No, you got Petite Lake Road. Petite Lake Road.
Oh, okay.
Because I know Mama was saying something about the movie as we was going out, and I said save it for when we get in the car.
I enjoyed it.
So, all right, the movie we went to see was what? Flight Risk or something?
Flight Risk.
Flight Risk with Mark Wahlberg. Now, the reason why we wanted to see it is because when we saw the previews, it showed Mark Wahlberg as a bad guy. And we've never really seen him in a movie where he's the bad guy.
Yeah.
He's always like the superhero or the hero or something like that.
Yeah.
So it was interesting to finally see him in a bad guy role and see, are we really gonna not like him? Or are we gonna be like, nah, we still like you, Mark Wahlberg? Or is he gonna be like Denzel when Denzel played in Training Day and we couldn't stand Denzel?
We was glad when he got killed at the end.
Exactly. So, in
this
movie, I'm wondering how much we should tell on this movie, because if people didn't see it,
like him as the good guy.
Make a left. Yeah. How much do you want to tell, or do we want to just tell people spoiler alert? We're gonna tell the whole movie if you don't want to know the ending.
I don't mind telling spoiler alert as long as you giving them heads up.
So I'm giving y'all a heads up. This is a spoiler alert. We're gonna talk about the movie and the ending. So if you're going to see the movie, then I don't know what to tell them. You might want to fast forward or something, huh?
Maybe they shouldn't watch it.
We're getting ready to talk about the movie now, guys. So if you don't want to know about the movie, or you don't want to know about the ending of the movie, then don't watch, don't listen to this, because we're gonna tell you what happens. I'm the type of person I can watch and still go see the movie.
Sometimes you're the type of person that will go to the end just see
so I can, and then I'll go back to the beginning.
I said, Kim,
I don't like movies where I don't know the ending.
You don't like being surprised.
I don't like being surprised.
Wow.
Okay, so so Flight Risk. The movie starts off. You already know that the McGuire, whatever his name is,
U.S. Marshals.
I forgot the guy who played him. He plays in a lot of movies. He was nervous, and he was in a hotel room.
He was a nerd because he was an accountant.
He was an accountant, and you already know it's mob related.
He handled the one of the mobsters' books,
and skimmed off of the books, and they want him dead.
Yeah, because he's a good witness.
And the government wants him to be a witness so that they can put the mob
away.
Yeah, put the mobster away along. So that's one of those
same storyline.
Same storyline.
You need to go in protection or what can I get for
Right.
being the witness?
Right. We need to
Okay.
put you in protection and get you so you can witness or testify against Machete, I think is his name.
And they found him all the way in Alaska.
Yeah. So it's a female marshal. She finds him and she's like, okay, we gotta go.
They did good with the background story of her, because that gave you a little bit of understanding of she's back in the field.
She's not even supposed to be in the field because she made a mistake on her last
assignment.
Her last assignment where she lost her witness.
Yeah.
Maybe we won't even say how that happened, but she lost her witness.
Okay.
We'll leave some surprise. And that traumatized her because she was like, first of all, she wanted to prove herself that she can come back.
Right.
And then second of all, she ain't going to want to lose this witness because she lost the other witness that
Exactly.
said make a left. So they already putting you into that situation where she needs him. And he needs her because he needs to get safe. But he didn't really care, you could tell, until they showed that the mobsters had his mom's address.
Yeah.
That's when he cared, because then he was like, that's how they get you, when they start threatening your family. And because sometimes you don't care about what happens to you.
Right.
But you may be like, I don't want my mom. She didn't do anything, you know.
And a lot of the puzzle and trying to figure out the whole story, because she was surprised that her background story, Mark Wahlberg's character knew. So she said, how did you know about me?
She started putting pieces together, that well, we didn't even bring in Mark Wahlberg yet. Okay, so then she finds that guy in Alaska, and now she has to bring him back to the United States to testify.
Yeah.
So the only way to get out of Alaska, you know, they have to have those small planes. It's not like a big giant airport.
Yeah.
And then she's gonna fly him to Anchorage, and then from there they'll take probably a commercial flight.
Yeah.
So they get on the plane, and Mark Wahlberg gets in as the pilot, and they don't know he's not the real pilot. They thinking that he's the real pilot.
Yeah,
and they don't find out. Make it right. They don't find out that he's not the real pilot until they all weigh 3,000 miles up into the air.
Exactly.
And there's right. And there's nothing that they can really do about it at that point.
Right.
And then he's crazy. Mark Wahlberg played a crazy man, where he likes to.
Been in prison.
Okay, hold on, it's coming up.
Works for the mob.
Wait a minute, what's right here on the right? Oh, right here. He works for the mob, and he likes to torture people.
This way?
Yeah. You can't...
So you can figure out the storyline.
You can't even buy him, because that guy tried to pay him off.
Yeah.
He don't even want no money. He enjoys doing this.
Yes.
He says he looks forward... That's better than money to him. To torture people. They
sending the right guy to get rid of the witness.
We've been here before.
Have we?
Okay, it's this first one right here. Hold on. 302. Hold on. What is this? 102. 203. So it must be this right here. This next set. Dang. Okay, right here. Right here. Yep, 302. He likes torturing people. So they already set you off by knowing that he's a nut job. She gonna give it to you, ma. Hold on.
Okay.
Hand it. She gonna hand it. Get it from you. All right. So when you just hit that you arrived, and then you're gonna hit. If you leave it, then it's gonna tell you to
take it from that first.
To take a photo. Leave order at front of house.
That's heavy.
That's it. Then I'm gonna take a photo. Hit okay. That stuff is so strong. They food. Submit photo. Swipe to deliver. And now it's on for the next one. What store are you going to? Because I could put the address in here. From here.
The Walgreens near our house?
Oh, okay.
Where are we?
Lake Villa.
So I don't know.
I'll do it near our house. Don't worry.
Unless we pass another one. Because you're going back to our house the other way, right? Will you pass another one before?
I'm just putting it in here on whatever way to go home.
Okay.
So. If you see one, then that's fine.
I hope you have enough for you making chili.
Oh, if I am, we'll see.
Otherwise, they just do what Mama was saying.
Yeah.
Her suggestion. That's probably quicker.
Ooh, close. All right, let me put the address in. Unless you know how to get out, I don't.
One of the things that was funny, Mark Wahlberg's character had one of those holes in the
He had a hairpiece.
and it was in his hat. When
And
his
we
hat came
never
off.
see Mark Wahlberg. That's why even the people in the audience was laughing. Go right. You've never seen Mark Wahlberg with a hairpiece. I think he did that on purpose.
He had that when
He did receding hairline.
Receding
He
hairline.
did that on purpose, I think, because he knows we used to see him always with a hair full of hair.
That was funny.
So make a laugh.
And he did play crazy.
Yeah, he
was
played
like
crazy.
smiling, like I'll get you.
Go laugh.
Wait till I get out of here. Cut you
I
up.
can't believe he played a bad part.
Yeah, he did. He did good. He's a good actor.
So without us telling the
This
whole
movie,
movie,
he
we'll just
sells
say how
the
we
movie.
felt about it. Yeah. So they get on the plane. Long story short, Mark Wahlberg attacks them and stabs
back
people
and-
getting shot and everything.
All
in this
on the
movie.
plane
Make
while
a
it's
laugh.
autopilot.
The whole movie was them just on the plane.
So
there
that
was
was
no
good.
other. That was a cheap movie to make.
Yeah.
Think about it. You don't have nothing, no other scenery or nothing, just on the plane.
Thank you.
And to me, you have to have good actors to just be on the plane with nobody
Yeah,
else.
they were good.
It was all three of them, and that was it. The whole
Yeah.
movie was the three of them.
Yeah.
That was it,
It
literally.
was like what's his name in on that island?
Oh yeah, Tom. I'm not. What's his name?
Wilson.
Y'all know who I'm talking about.
His soccer
Tom
ball.
Cruise. Not Tom Cruise. Tom.
What is his name? See, I hate when I drop
Tom
it.
Hanks.
Tom Hanks.
Make it right.
Wilson. He lost his ball in the
But
water.
no, that's even better. That's one person. No, you talking about one person.
Tom Hanks is a good
Yeah.
actor.
But I'm saying that's those movies where it's one person.
Well, I'm just saying,
Yeah.
not a big cast.
And it's only a few people who've done that. It was him, Tom Hanks, Will Smith did it.
Yes,
and,
Will sure did until
and,
his dog died. But then he had the lady at the end with
Yeah,
his son.
well, that's still the whole movie was
Yeah,
him.
it was
And
him, yeah.
Denzel Washington. And
What was
the
Denzel's?
one where he was the blind man throughout the whole movie.
I Am Legend.
No, that's Will Smith.
Oh,
I Am Legend. Y'all know the one with.
It's a name in the Bible.
Yeah. But anyway,
He was with that girl though.
not through the whole movie. It was him mostly.
No,
Anyway.
it was. I watched it at least 3 times.
Mhm.
He was by himself,
Mhm.
and then when she joined him, that was it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So far,
Well, all of them. Tom Hanks had people
I
in the
know-
beginning.
yeah.
Yeah.
But that island, the fact that they showed him majority of the movie,
Yeah.
that was. I watched it. I
Right.
was like a Castaway. That's it.
But Wilson was a character. See? But anyway, whatever.
But most of the
It's
things
just the three of them.
in this Mark Wahlberg movie, you hear voices
Right.
as she talks to them.
She's talking
so
to
that
people.
enters in
Yeah,
new
that's true.
people
That's
with
true.
their voice.
That's true. Okay, so what did you like about the movie? I guess we're not really telling the ending and stuff. Make a laugh at this light. What do you like about the movie and what don't you like about the movie?
It was a little slow. There was
Okay.
areas of, I think for me, at the movie theater, it was some people there that was constantly walking back and forth. So I didn't miss anything watching them. Like, are they gonna sit down? Why they keep getting up? So, but it was still, I didn't fall asleep.
Okay.
Because I didn't want to miss any conversation when they were having. She talking to the young man who's the witness. They made him likable, where you didn't want him to die if anything happens to him.
Right.
And she needs her job. She needs to stay, but she's finding out she can't trust people that she's working with.
Right.
So she did hurt some people's feelings.
Right.
She didn't trust the certain people, and she should have.
Right.
So she was getting little bits from the man. And
He was knowing information that only a few people would know.
and
or-
she said, "How did my
and
people
even
know?"
but even
Mark
the guy,
Wahlberg?
the other guy, the one that they was protecting, he was even saying stuff like, "How would you know that? Like, how did you know my mom's address?"
Yeah.
I only told that to one other person. So it was
Yeah.
stuff like that. They was narrowing it down.
So he added to it by being like dorky and
right.
He added to that whole suspense,
Right.
Because you never thought, and we won't, like you're saying, we don't have to tell the story, but he actually stepped up and did a way to help as
Right,
well. So that was good.
So what what didn't you like, or what did you like?
That was the only thing.
Make a right.
It felt a little slow at times, but yet, you know, it was still interesting.
Okay.
So that kept me
And what did
engaged.
you like about it? The action.
You know what, Mark Wahlberg's character.
Yeah, Mark Wahlberg. What'd you say, Mom?
Action was very good.
The action was good.
Because it was suspense. It was like, y'all don't see what he doing.
Did it keep you up, Mom?
It did, because I was watching them try to break her loose.
Oh, they had him locked up, and all through the picture, it was different ways he was trying to break loose, and he was getting loose. And we was like, y'all don't see this man getting
But
loose.
when you got your ear things on and you're getting direction
Yeah.
from somebody on the phone,
Yeah.
you're not paying attention to your criminal in the back.
And then they added the point to where nobody knew how to fly the plane. Only Mark Wahlberg.
Only Mark Wahlberg.
And he wasn't
You
gonna
need
fly.
a pilot with his funny teeth.
So
Wow.
it was action throughout the movie.
So it was good. Suspense
It
every
was
now and
suspense.
then.
What else did you like about it, Mom?
It was suspense. I mean, I just enjoyed all of it. Action.
Did you like how you didn't know how it was going to end?
Yeah.
Make a left up here, right?
It was a
Oh,
street.
no, keep going, keep going.
Yeah, it was
You don't know
it
what's
was a
gonna
good
come next.
ending.
It's suspense, but you know.
But I'm gonna tell you one thing: she back in the field. She gonna keep her job because she
Yeah.
went through a lot.
Yeah.
And the guy that they were protecting, he was apologetic. He said, "This is all my fault. I'm so sorry. This is all my fault."
Well, and then when you found out you're going to go left, but
Yeah.
go around to go
Okay.
left. But then when they found out that, watch out, that, you find out he was stealing from a mobster, who cares?
Yeah.
All the way around. You like, who cares?
You know
that
what? He did the same thing.
They always do that. It'd be the accountant, they be taking money from them.
But you know what? Aside from, for some reason, when he said that, I thought of Shawshank Redemption.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
When he was putting the money aside.
Yeah.
And sending it away.
Yeah.
But when he actually does the break out of the
Yeah,
prison,
when he gets
but
out.
he was a good guy, so that's
Yeah.
different. He was actually, they made him work for them.
Well, this guy's
He figured,
the
let me
same
save
thing.
my money. Let me save some money.
He was doing the same thing.
But he was working for a mobster. He
But
could've
you
gotten
could
out
tell
of
he
that.
didn't care. He was
Yeah,
just like
he was so
whatever.
nerdy.
So that was that.
So it was a good movie.
It was a good movie.
Flight Risk.
Called Flight Risk.
I would say I would
now-
give it a.
Wait a minute. What was the surprise as we was watching the credits go? We didn't know
who
it was
directed this
and produced it. Mel Gibson.
Mel Gibson. Now,
And Mel Gibson.
one word.
I haven't heard
advertised.
anything with his name attached to this.
Not one word. Mel Gibson's name was not mentioned.
It wasn't even mentioned.
in anything to do with this movie.
And the funny thing about it is, it's because of him being blackballed, but they don't want to give. They know that he's good.
Yeah.
Like he has good movies, so it's almost like they was like. Actually, to be honest with you, make right at the up here. Mel Gibson could have played the Mark Wahlberg part. Maybe that was the movie he was gonna do. You think?
He would have been a good one.
Mom, don't you think Mel Gibson would have been good at that?
Yeah.
He would have been the pilot, acting silly,
Uh-huh.
and then going into another way of being mean. I think that was his movie. I think that was a movie he was gonna do, but because he know he's blackballed, he got Mark Wahlberg to
He
do
needs
it.
to make money on it. So Mark Wahlberg brought people to the movie theater. There was some people there when we got there. It was a nice size of people there.
Yep.
Okay, Flight
So,
Risk. I ain't
Flight
mad at
Risk.
you. I ain't mad at
Mel
you.
Gibson.
It got my attention throughout the movie, and it's only, like you said, 3 people on a plane.
Yep.
So I'll give it a 4 for doing that.
Yeah.
I give it a 4.
I was gonna say on a scale from 1 to 5, 1 is a horrible movie. I wouldn't even send it a blind or deaf or anybody man in there to see it. Number 2
What
is
happened to the dog?
well, that's food. Number 2 is I don't like it, but I paid for it. I'm gonna sit here and suffer. Number 3 is it's alright. It was some part I fell asleep on some parts. Some parts was really good. Number 4 was it was good. It was actually a good movie. And number 5 is I'll slap your mama, my mama, and everybody's mama to go see it again. That's how good it was.
Yes.
On a scale from 1 to 5, what do you give Flight Risk? You
I
said
give
a
it
4.
a 4.
What about you, Mom?
4.
Okay, I say a 4
I was
too.
trying to go to sleep, and
no,
I
you
couldn't.
can't.
I couldn't.
Because you got to see what's going on.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
I was waiting for the character to rise up and what they were going to do then, so you didn't want to sleep on
Right,
that.
you don't want to miss it.
So, and then the when they were conversing, there was little hints of information that helped you try to figure things out.
Right.
Because we were along with her trying to figure out, well, who's the snitch that works with her?
Yeah, we was trying to figure it out too.
Yeah, so it was good.
All right, keep straight. You don't see the lake.
Okay, go this way.
Or go, you know what, go left and go down Haynesville and go to Walgreens. Slow down. This guy. Or you could go to this one, but you can go to one by our house. You can go to one by our house.
Oh, I was gonna
Because
say
you can go down
to this
Haynesville.
one.
It's a, what you call it coming? Ambulance.
Where? Oh.
All right, so there you go. That was our thing of our review of
The Woods
Flight
family
Risk.
on the go.
Woods family on the go. We tried not to give you,
Oh, he's just going
he
back
was
to
going
the
into the
thing.
thing. He cracked me up.
He didn't have to put his lights on to just go there. He's going to the fire department
They be cracking
to
me
back
up.
up. He could have just waited at the light. He was not going to get anybody.
You want to wait? They take advantage.
Yeah, they take advantage of those lights coming on. Whoop, whoop.
Yeah.
And then he backs
Police
up
do
into
that
the...
too, though, sometimes.
Come on, y'all.
Get in the right lane. All right, so
Okay.
there you go. That was our thing. I have Grubhub and Uber Eats on. It's not ringing, so I can say we can go ahead and pray us out.
It's later in the day, too.
It's later in the day.
Past lunch, that's why.
And they don't ring that much, y'all. I'm telling you, everybody driving. So I would think it'd be less people driving because of all the ICE agents out. That's usually
Well, they
when you
can't find
see.
them.
No, in a car. I wouldn't be in a car.
They're not looking in cars. They're looking in buildings and places.
Oh.
How you gonna chase a car?
I wouldn't
They're
be
going
out.
where you're gathering.
But I'm saying I wouldn't be driving right now.
They're at parking lots, at stores,
But would you be driving?
churches.
You wouldn't be driving.
Yeah, I'd be away from the house.
No,
Yeah, Kim, I won't be home.
I don't know. I wouldn't be driving.
And I
because
won't
if
go
I
to
get pulled
stores.
over for a ticket or something, it's over.
Well, no, because the police ain't looking for you. It's them. I won't
Alright.
go where they gather. I won't go eat out in restaurants.
Okay.
I'm trying to think. Be on the
Here we
be on
go.
the go.
Pick up at Burger King.
Did I pass?
I don't know.
I think I passed it. Didn't I?
So you might want to turn around right
I
here.
do the light here.
You sure you passed?
Isn't it back there?
I don't know. I wasn't looking.
Burger King.
Let me look.
I think it's back there. I'll turn up just in case. Come on.
Yeah, they tell you
She
to
on
turn
the
around.
phone.
Yeah, they tell you to turn around. So we passed it.
Yeah, it's nice today. 40-something degrees.
Man, you really going out the way. Yo, you turn right here? Okay. If they would have rang just a little bit earlier, right when we was passing Burger King, that's the only thing I hate. When it rings after we pass the
You
place.
far away from the place now.
Now you got to go back. You got to go in and turn around.
You gotta go back.
Burger King. It's only up the street.
Anybody behind me? Do a U-turn.
Okay. Hold on. Okay. She don't know where you at. Whenever you do like a quick turn or something, these people, they don't know
I
where you
done switched up on her.
at. All right, you know what Burger King is up here.
Yeah.
So let me turn her off. Okay, so that was good. We suggest you go see it. Watch out, Lenore. Can't get no more yellow. I don't know what you was looking at.
I was looking at that one store that knew what the name of it was because they had a fancy sign.
Okay. So
What
did you
they
want to
waiting
pray
on?
us out? I don't think
Yeah.
y'all need to go in Burger King. If y'all watch our show, y'all been in Burger King with me about 100 times. It's not like it's a new place.
That's true. That's true.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, Father God, we give you glory. We give you all the honor, Lord. We thank you for watching over us. We thank you, oh God, for waking us up this morning and for the activities of our limbs. We thank you for our angels encamped around us and protecting us on the highways and streets and wherever we're going to and from our home. We continue to pray for those who are listening in on our show, for their families, for your families. We pray protection over you guys and that you just use wisdom whenever you're leaving the home. These days you have to be really safe and just be wise as you move along and whatever you're from, just be wise and watch yourselves. We thank you for the show. We don't take it for granted. Just speaking what we feel on things, whether we do it loud or whether we do it quiet. We just love giving our opinion, oh God, and there's no malice or no anger with that. But we just thank you that we can share our opinions on what's going on in the country, the world, and even in entertainment and sports, Father. So we just give you all the glory and honor, and continue to pray for our leaders. Those are in leadership, no matter how crazy they may be or knuckleheaded they may be. Your word still says to pray for those that are in leadership. And we do speak the word of God over these people's lives, that they will come to know you as Lord and Savior, and have a good heart and a good conscience in how they're running their positions that they're in, oh God. We will forever give you the glory and praise in Jesus' name. Amen.
Amen. All right, y'all. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
Oh, sorry. I thought it was their interest was separate.
I'm literally saying
I'm thinking down there because I forgot that they share with these guys.
All right. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Always believe. And that was another Woods Report. See you later.